What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing the best locations to be landing within Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone in Season 3. Now, with that being said, guys, before we count this video, if you haven't already, and if you are new around here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video, and also as well, guys, don't forget I am hosting a Battle Pass giveaway. If you want the chance to go ahead and win yourself a Battle Pass, feel free to go enter. The link is in the description. Also as well, guys, I'm streaming a lot of Warzone over on Twitch, so if you haven't already followed me over on there, feel free to do so. Link will be down in the description and top of the comment section as well. So with all that being said then, guys, let's jump right into today's video. So you guys clicked on here to find out the best locations to land. Now these three locations are absolutely fantastic for getting as much loot as you possibly can, because there's loads of chests, getting loads of money, so plenty of cash so you can get your first loadout drop for your team or for yourselves. These are also good for both solos, squads, and trios, so they're good for all of them. And it's also good for getting a lot of kills as well. You know, sometimes these locations are one of the prime areas for getting the most kills early on within game, as long as, you know, you keep your head down and make sure you don't get killed from behind, because that does happen sometimes in some of these locations. Now, these locations are in no particular order. I'm just going to fire away. So first of all, we have Superstore. Now, Superstore, as I absolutely love that map, well, that part of the map and that drop zone. I hate the map on multiplayer, but it's a fantastic place to drop once you are in Warzone. Now, it's quite central to the whole of the map in general, so it does tend to be within the in the first circle 9 times out of 10. I think I've only been into a couple of games recently where they changed the circle rotation, where from spawn it's not been within the circle. Now on there, when you drop there, there's so many different areas what you can loot. So you can loot up on the top roof. Sometimes there's a chest in the far right hand corner, but a lot of people tend to drop on the roof. I like to land on somewhere what I call sneaky. Now what that is if you are looking at the at Superstore from the where the garage is, where the petrol station bit is, on the far side there's like a little ledge where you can get up onto the roof on the ladders, or you can go through the big open window into Superstore. I like to land on there, get the chest on top of the wood, open that chest up, climb up the ladders, get on the roof and clean anybody up on there. Then I drop back down to meet up with my teammates if I'm playing in squads or trios. Once I've met up with them, I do run through the map, run through there and get as much kills and as much loot as possibly can. Now there's loads of cash that can be found here. Me and my friends have come away here with around 20,000 cash, which is absolutely awesome. You can get yourself a loadout drop, you can get a UAV, get yourself a gas mask, self-revive, whatever. You can loot up and get as much from the shop. And now normally these are a shop that actually does spawn in quite regular in the petrol station outside of the Superstore. I'm saying petrol station, it's literally just the car park, I think. I don't know why I keep saying petrol station, but it is what it is. And then there's plenty of buildings around it that you can move on to quite quickly once you've looted up there. You just gotta be careful because it is quite open around it as you are going to the other buildings. So the next drop point then I would recommend massively is military base. Now military base is quite open in areas. You do get the big, you get 2 big metal buildings. I like to go to the building with the tiny tower. That's near the helipad. That's my favorite building to go to. I always drop on top of the roof where the chest is and then drop underneath and head in there, and then there's another chest underneath usually, but there's also an ammo restock in there sometimes as well. So that is another perfect place to drop. You've also got many different areas within military base. So you've got loads of different bunkers heading over towards the airport, and then you've also got the big firing range. There's normally 4 or 5 chests in there. You do tend to find an epic chest in there as well. And then you've got all the top side of military base as well, where all the housing is and the canisters are. So there's a huge area. With the amount of cash that you can come out there is absolutely ridiculous as well. With all the crates there's a lot, but there's normally a shop there as well. And if it is outside the circle, you do get the helicopter that you can fly back into the circle, which is very useful. And then lastly, guys, the final location. Now the final location is the hangars. I love going to the hangars, which is just off of the airport. You get about, I think there's 4 hangars, 2 buildings and 2 planes that you can loot on, and then there's 2 side buildings just off where the airplanes are, and there's normally a shop over there, a shop in the middle of the where the airplanes are as well. There's loads of cash that can also be found here, and I believe there's a couple of challenges quite close to here. Same with the others as well. There's tends to be a lot of challenges and bounties that you can spawn into. Now once you're in there, there's, like I said, there's a 4 hangars. Now I find the best 2 hangars to go to is hangar 5 and hangar 6. Once you've looted them up, behind it there's garages, and there's normally a box or 2 boxes in the garages, and then just to the right of that there is a building in between 5 and 6 and 3 and 4 hangars. So it is a perfect location. Just the back of all the hangars, in the back corner there's 2 or 3 buildings as well, so there's more than enough places to be looting. You can get more than enough cash. Also the 2 little tiny canister buildings that I said, that's just to the right of the open area. There's sometimes a shop that spawns in there, and then in there you do get 2 chests, usually 1 chest in each or 2 chests in one. Sometimes you do get lucky and 4 chests spawn there. I've only ever seen that happen twice, but once you get into that location, it is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it is absolutely amazing, and you get about 2 grand cash from each box, which is absolutely awesome. But these are my 3 best places where you can get your wins, your loot, your cash. I love going to these 3 places as much as I possibly can. It all depends where the circle is as well, and where the plane's hovering over, because it depends if I want to go to a hotspot zone or not. But these 3 locations are the best locations currently within Warzone. Now, if you found this video useful, guys, feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Like I mentioned, if you haven't already, feel free to go and enter into the giveaway. I don't want you missing out on that. But I do appreciate all the support recently, guys. We're getting so close to 9,000. As recording this video, we are currently 143 away. But I appreciate your guys' support so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video.